here on this point. Okay, so I was talking about video content planning. Yeah. So video content planning is very important. Yeah. Don't worry, you guys should just keep warming up your keyboards and your mouse and your processors for the video editing sessions. But before we dive into all of that, let's go from here. So video content planning. So you need to start with a clear objective and goal for your video. So let's assume you want to, let me look for something, an item. Let's say you want to start making videos for this cap. Yeah, you want to start selling this cap. I want to start creating content for selling this cap. Now you are not going to be a boring person and just bring this cap and snap the cap and post it online and say this cap is going for 2,000 naira and you can get it and so leave a comment and nobody will watch that your video. You're just wasting your time no matter how fine that cap is, right? So people want to see something creative. People want to see that you're putting effort into showing them your product. That's what they want. They just want to see that you're putting effort. They want to see something interesting about your page. Let's take Red Bull for example. Who knows Red Bull? The drink, Red Bull drink.
I know it, sir.
Okay, you used to drink it very well. All right. So
No.
okay. So Red Bull, they don't sell Red Bull online, right? Red Bull don't sell Red Bull. Let's go to Red Bull. I like talking with examples so that we'll be on the same page, right? Let's take you to Red Bull. So let me show you what Red Bull does. They don't even sell Red Bull. All they do is just sports. All they do is sports. So you can see Red Bull. You can see extreme sports. That's what they do. This is a company that sells energy drink. You can see what they have on their Instagram. Watch the world of Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings, and all they do is just extreme sports. To show that people have freedom, people have wings to go extreme. This is all they promote. They just add their branding to it. You see Red Bull everywhere. Red Bull, Red Bull. In fact, somebody said Red Bull does everything other than selling Red Bull. That's what they do. They do everything other than selling Red Bull. They don't sell Red Bull. They sell other stuff and just attach Red Bull branding. Look at, they just attach Red Bull branding to it. First, identify your target audience. Go online, check for what other people in your industry are doing. Know the kind of audience, the kind of engagement they have. Now, because you want to share in that space, in that target audience space that person is using. Check the kind of videos that they're making. Check their videos that have highest views. Try to recreate those things, right? Don't just come with your own stuff. Start from somewhere. Then when you start getting traction, you can now start trying your own stuff, and then they might see you. But now nobody is seeing you, right? So do what they are doing. So now let's go create a storyboard. Create a storyboard in the sense that I want to start selling this cap. I will not just come and tell you that come and buy this cap because it's a cap. You can cover your head. It's not new. I can come and tell you that buy this cap because this cap was made in Onisha, and the reason why you should buy this cap is because it's made in Nigeria. If you notice very well, this cap was made by a family in Onisha, and that family, they are using that money to feed or send their children to school, or they're using that money to build a bridge, the Onisha bridge. They used to build a new Onisha bridge, and that's why you should support them and buy this cap. Or if you buy this cap and you wear this cap they have prayed for this cap. You wear this is cap of wisdom or cap of glory or cap of something. Just like some churches that are selling water of healing and stuff like that. So you can create a story behind it. Okay, let's use that church. I mean that pastor that is selling holy water now for healing. How did he get his members to buy the holy water? He created a story that made them to start buying that holy water. He told them that this water is from so lake, and that lake, according to facts or record or history, that lake has proven to be healing people once people enter the water. Now people can no longer be traveling all the way to that lake, so he has gone to that lake to take samples of the water, take it back to his church, and use the blessing from that water to create plenty of water So you can come and buy this one instead of you to spend money and travel all the way to that lake just to enter inside. Now it has brought the water to you for just small amount. So you can see the storyline, you can see the comparison. Instead of you to spend plenty of money, your time to travel down to that lake or that mountain to get healing, now he has done the work for you. He has brought it in a very small package, and all you have to do is just pay 2.5, and you have gotten the water to yourself. And when you finish, you can buy another one instead of spending plenty of money to travel down. So that's a very good storyline. I wonder why people are dragging those kind of businesses. Importance of sounds, sounds. Your video is going to be boring if there's no sound. It's going to be boring. Your video. That's why I recorded that video for you. Or you can go and watch that video link I sent on that one. You can go to my Instagram page, check my latest video that I did, which was the advert I did for this particular course. You can watch the video there and play it. You will hear a background sound that played, and then at the end, I played the trending sound at the end. So sound is very important, whether music or effects. So let's go to effects. So sound sets the mood and tone of your video. We'll test it out. We'll do a test run. You will see what I'm talking about. It engages the audience emotionally. So if you're talking about a sad story, an emotional thing, you have to put a sound that backs it. If you are talking about something motivational speech, you have to put a sound to back it for it to come alive, so that it doesn't just be less emotional. People move with emotion these days. So now let's go about choosing the appropriate music that complements your content. Yes, as I was saying about, so that's why I introduced what's it called, the websites that you can get sounds from, ncs.io and the rest. It depends on the kind of content. So you can say, okay, how do I categorize this content? Is it emotional? Is it sad? Is it happy? Is it club? Is it whatever it is? Just search for it. You get musics that are in that category, and you can just use those background sounds to complement it. Then ensure the sound quality is high. Yeah, make sure the music makes sense. Whatever is trending for Nigeria, whatever is trending makes sense, whether the quality is high or not. As far as it's loud enough and people can hear it, it's good enough. Just like this gongo that's trending now. Whether they know the meaning of gongo, they don't care. Gongo supports something funny. So if you are doing something funny and you just add gongo, it will trend, it will fly. Okay, so it supports it. Now let's move on to using voiceover. I've talked about it. Voiceover. I can decide to just make videos of myself putting this cap on my head and turning it. After making these videos, I don't want to talk in the videos, right? I can just go and record my sound and explain what I was doing. I say, okay, if you wear this cap, you do, and I didn't talk while I was doing all of that. So I just needed a voiceover to explain that. So voiceovers are good. Or I want to do an explanatory video, like this course, for example. As I'm sharing my screen with you guys, you just want to know what I'm doing. I might just be using my voiceover to do this, run through this content without me actually doing a video of myself on it, right? Let's move on to okay, yeah, benefits. Provides narration, commentary, helps convey information clearly, record in a quiet environment with a good microphone, blah blah blah. So match the tone and style. All these ones will do all of this. So you have to record your sound, of course, in a quiet environment so that it will not be noisy. And then we have platforms that we can use to actually make our audio recording sound very clean and refine them. Then let's go crafting your write-up and story. We can do all of this with ChatGPT, or we can do it ourselves. Those of us that are good at writing. For me, I'm not good at writing. I will just write 2 sentences. I will give ChatGPT to complete the rest, and I will change whatever I don't like there. So create a compelling narrative, keep it concise and engaging, align the story with your video's objective, yeah, and use clear and simple language. Yeah, use simple English. Don't use BB grammar that we don't understand, except you're trying to be funny about it. Otherwise, your content will get lost. Incorporating B-roll. So what's a B-roll? B-rolls are engaging videos, explanatory videos that you add to your content. So as I'm talking on this video now, let's say as I'm talking about incorporating B-roll, then you see a video that just comes to your screen and start playing, right? You see a video that just comes to your screen and start playing. As I'm talking about B-roll, you see a video that's explaining something about B-roll on the video, while my voice is still going on, right? So let's say we are talking about shooting content creation, and video of this girl just shows up, and you can see that she's shooting the content, right? And she's talking, but my voice is over it, explaining what this girl is doing, right? So as you are talking on whatever you are explaining, you are using other videos or other stuffs to explain, to show. So you provide context and visual interest. Use B-roll to break up longer scenes instead of just talking and making it look boring, and then ensure it's relevant and high quality. Of course, it needs to be clear, it needs to make sense. Then utilizing pictures, just like B-roll, like your explanatory videos, pictures are also very important because they enhance, visual storytelling. So you can just be using different kind of pictures that explains what you're talking about. Use high-res images. Use images that are relevant to edit, what's it called, to use as your explanatory points. Use them as stickers, whatever. Just make sure that they make sense. Okay, that being said, let's look into what we have left. Give me a second. Okay, so we have explained all of these, and um, let's hold on. Okay, we talked about downloading CapCut Desktop yesterday. CapCut Desktop is very important right now for this program because it's going to help you express yourself, right? It's just like graphic design where you want to design something, it's in your head, or you saw something that you really like, you would like to replicate it or put it into a design. Graphic design helps you to do that, but video helps you to do more. So let's move on. So I told you guys how to download it yesterday. You can go to their website capcut.com and you can just see this download button and download it straight away. Then the features of CapCut. CapCut is easy to use. In fact, it is the easiest video editing software on desktop that I can recommend as someone that wants to produce professional videos, right? You can use it for so many stuffs. You can use it to produce um, long form content, short form content, reels, YouTube videos, whatever you wish to produce, right? CapCut Desktop is good. And another good thing with that, it actually uses features of elements of advanced softwares like Premiere Pro. They all share the same features. So if you can use CapCut Desktop, you can use Adobe Premiere Pro and every other professional software. This video is for both beginners and mid-level. If you are a beginner, this is the best software for you to use right now. Even some mid-level guys have abandoned Premiere Pro because they are not doing something very serious. So you would not be carrying something very heavy on your system. CapCut Desktop can cope on a small PC, on a small laptop, right? Once you have 4 gig RAM, you are good to go. But if you have a better laptop, it's always good to have it. But then CapCut is just about 500 MB. It depends on what you are putting inside. That makes it to be large. So it's easy to use, and you can see the dashboard here. So everything here, I'm going to be explaining them. So you can see here, this is your timeline. This place is called timeline. We'll all look into all of this in the next class. So what I'm going to do in the next class is that I'm going to be recording short videos and post it to us. So we have like 5 minutes videos, 6 minutes videos, 10 minutes videos, 15 minutes videos, short videos that we're going to be watching to understand the software and how to use it. So I'm going to be posting that at least maybe by tomorrow or midnight. I'm working on them currently. I'm going to post them out. Some of the things we've talked about today, you're going to be seeing them in those videos. You can see keyframe. So this is another feature. It has keyframe, professional keyframe functions that people use. We'll explain what keyframes are as the video goes on. Keyframes are very useful in video editing. They make your video look very professional, very different. Okay. Um, Auto captions, of course, AI. CapCut has it inbuilt. So if you have done a video, if you have recorded a video and you have the scripts, it's good to have the scripts of your video and put the scripts there. But if you don't have the video, you can easily just generate the caption and take out the laggy areas, and your captions are just there on your videos. It helps your videos to look very standard and professional, right? Then we have multi-tracking editing. We will understand what all of this means. So we can, what's it called? We can see all these features here, all these elements. So this is a, what's it called? This is an effect, camera shake. This is another effect. This is another effect, another effect. So you can put multiple effects. You can put multiple videos. You can see this one. This is a B-roll. This is the main video content. This is a B-roll. This is a B-roll. They are on top. So you can see this one. This is a video. This is a picture. Okay, this is also a video. Oh, it's a picture, PNG. So you can see this is even a picture, JPEG. So you can see they put it on top. So while this video is playing, you can add something on top. While it's finished playing, to show the video again. So it gives you freedom, right? Just like Red Bull that gives you wings. That's what CapCut does for video editors. And you can see trending effects. So all those your TikTok effects and all of that, you can have many of them on CapCut desktop because CapCut is owned by TikTok. So you don't actually have the stress of going to TikTok to actually edit your videos. Editing via TikTok might be difficult because it's phone and they are tiny and it's limited, except you are doing something really quick. But for you to actually be a professional content creator, you need desktop. Let me shock you. Those professional content creators you see out there, they don't edit on their phone or whatever. They don't edit serious content on their phone. The kind of content they edit on their phone are just low budget, small videos. Their main content, in fact, a video editor does it for them. Many of them. You will not expect somebody like Brainshotter to sit down and be editing video on his phone. He has a video editor. In fact, he has a complete team of producers that are shooting and editing his videos for him. So for you as an upcoming content creator that needs low budget of those things, you don't have money to go and get a video editor, and you want to do these things yourself. And as somebody that's working for a company and you are selling your skill as a content creator, you need to understand these things. Even if you are not the one editing the main videos, if you understand how video editing works, you know how best to shoot your content to make it easy. So you'll be part of the planning team and all of that to make your life easy, to make you and the video editor to sync easily and get things done faster. So you'll be able to shoot the content today, edit it today, and push it out today. If you understand the concept, so you can come in the morning, you can say, oh, what do you want to shoot today? Let's plan it. Let's plan to shoot this kind of content, and then you just take biro and pen and write it down. Okay, I want to sell this cap. Okay, is there anything that's trending online? Let's add this. If it's a challenge, let's add this challenge. Okay, let's do this. Let's put it here. Here's the voiceover. Let's put it here, and then we have shot the content. The content just took you 5 minutes or 5 seconds, and then you're done. Put it into your editing software, and bah, your 30 seconds video is out, and it helps. It helps you work faster, okay, and get better results. Then high quality, yes. So if you use CapCut Mobile, you are limited to the level of quality you can export. But if you are using the desktop version, you have an advantage. You have an advantage. So that is for all today, and I just want to open the software now to just take us there. We have less than 15 minutes to end this session. Let's go and see what we have. So close this. Yeah, so this is your cost timeline. These are some of the assets. These are some of the assets which I will be sending to you. I don't want to send them now so I won't distract you. Then I was talking about timeline, so let me show you an example of that. So this is the ad video that I created. I did a clean installation on my desktop. So let's go and see what I'm talking about here. So this is the CapCut desktop app, and this is my last content I did. So you can see the timeline. It's loading. You can see plenty things inside. You can see all these ones that looks like this. They are sounds. All these are all sounds, right at the bottom. The sounds are usually at the bottom. If you look here, you can see the icon. You can see music icon, music icon. These are sounds. So some of them are sound effects. Some of them are music. This one is a music. This one is a voiceover. What I'm saying on this video, I separated it from the video, so I can have freedom of putting stuffs in between each other. So let's see. You can see this is a picture, and you see scrolling up. All these things, they are easy, very easy. Don't worry. It looks complicated now, but you will understand it very soon. You can see these are write-ups. These are what's it called? This is an effect. So these things are actually very easy. Yeah, they look complicated now, but trust me, it's very easy to do. So you can see whatever you click brings up the what's it called, the toolbox of that element. So let's say you click on text. You can see you can mess with the text here. You click on effects. You can mess with the effect here. You click on video. You can mess with it here. So whatever you click on audio. You can mess with it here. If you want to import a file, all these files I imported them from my laptop. Okay, if you want to import a file, you can just click on import here, and take it to your desktop. So wherever you saved your content, you import them from there. But we will do all of that, how to organize your files so that it will be easy for you to find them, how to import them, in fact how to even shoot the content. We'll do this particular course is just for editing, but for editing to make sense, you have to plan. So we'll have to look into all of that process. So in our next session, I will be sending before our next session rather, I'll be sending videos on on this interface, and how to organize our files, and how to import them into both importing audio, importing video, import them here. Some of us might already know how to do it, so you might just do a refresher on that, or how to do it better and organize your files.
Do you know that video editing
So everything here, all these elements here, they
can be
play a major role on exactly how this video looks like. Alright, if I take out this, the video is going to look different. If I take out all the elements one after the other, well, we're not doing that now, so let's just save that for later.